Good morning. Today's video is about this particular individual, Z Monopoly. Z Monopoly I came across last year, I think, and he's come on my radar again. Basically, he's making some very significant, very extravagant claims about making money online. He's an Irish chap, and we'll get into that in more detail now, but what I'm going to look at is the claims that he's making, how credible those claims are, what sort of questions you should be asking if you are considering day trading, buying his course, or getting involved in the stock market. So there's a number of things I want to cover. Firstly, the claims. Okay, let's have a look at the claims then. So as you can see on the screen there, the last video, which was made only 5 days ago, is how to make $500 a day, or $500 day trading the stock market. And that's important, day trading the stock market. Day trading is an activity that involves getting in and out of shares on the same day. And it's very, very difficult to make money at it, and I'll explain that why in a moment, and I'll explain the provenance of that assertion. You'll see there, if you take a look though at the various videos that he's made in the last 5 days and the last month, how to make 500 plus a day trading the stock market in whatever, how I'm trading the stock market in 2020, how this trader made 20,000, how to make $500 plus a day trading the stock market. This is essentially the same video as this, but nevertheless he's made two different videos. Here's $500 a day, $500 a day, $500 a day, how to make $500 day trading the stock market. So the claims are fairly clear. You would draw the reasonable inference that he's going to show you how to make $500 a day trading, and you would draw the reasonable inference that if he's going to sell you a product, and he is selling a product, then he is going to show you how to do that and how to succeed. Now, he does have a product that he sells. It's an online course, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. But they are the claims, and they are very hefty claims. The problem is, as I say, it's very, very difficult to make money day trading shares. And Peter Lynch is one of the most respected investment managers of all time. And he, in his book, One Up on Wall Street, which I'd recommend, by the way, as a good book about investing in shares and holding shares and long-term investment and getting value or buying value and so on, he, in his book, says, by the way, the odds against making a living in the day trading business are about the same as the odds against making a living at racetracks, blackjack tables, or video poker. In fact, I think of day trading as at-home casino care. That's what Peter Lynch says about day trading. We have Z Monopoly here, who is claiming to be able to show you in his videos and indeed in his course how to make $500 day trading. So let's have a look at those claims. So that's the claims. The problem is, as I say, the difficulty with the very notion of day trading and making money day trading. But if you look at any of the videos where he carries out a specific trade, you will see that it's a fairly rudimentary observation he makes, that when information or any reports or any annual reports are published about a particular company, the shares are going to move, and they're going to move in a day. And it's that volatility or that movement that gives the opportunity for somebody to get in and out of shares and either buy them or sell them short, essentially. That's fine. In theory, that's fine. The difficulty is, and you'll see if you look at any of these videos, the difficulty is that you actually don't know whether the shares are going to go up or down. And as proof of that, let me show you from last week. Netflix, 2 days ago, why Netflix shares are down 10%. Netflix, and this we're talking about the 19th of July, Netflix have put on millions of new subscribers in their subscription model, and yet they published results the other day and the shares are down 10%. Now, if you were to go along with the share trading philosophy or proposition that this man Zed Monopoly appears to be putting forward, although quite frankly, having looked at some of his videos, it's actually hard to figure out what strategy, if any, he's using, and I would invite you to look at the videos. But the bottom line is, if shares go down in your day trading, you're screwed. Netflix shares are down 10%, notwithstanding the fact that their Q2 revenues were up and their operating income is up, and so on and so forth. In other words, they've done very, very well, and yet the shares have dropped. So, as we all know, shares can fall as well as rise, and that is the volatility of the stock market. But that is not something that seems to trouble the mind of Zed Monopoly too much. But we'll move on from that and we'll look at some other things that have given rise to concern for me and which I believe you should be asking questions about. The first one is, the first video I'd be looking at is this one. This video, as you can see on the screen, is from April of 2018. And in April of 2018, you'll see there that he claims that he quit his executive job at Google. Why? And he gives a motivational and financial pep talk. And he actually, in the video, or as you can see, is ringing up. The whole premise of this video is that he rings up to hand in his notice and to quit the 9-to-5 rat race and to find financial freedom with some sort of a share trading strategy or operation. Clearly that's intended to inspire confidence in any young man or woman who wants to make money fast, or wants to make money online, or wants to live the laptop lifestyle or the digital nomad lifestyle, and that would inspire confidence in them. But if you look more closely at the video, you're going to find something unusual. You'll see there, I quit my executive job at Google. Why? And he goes on to explain that he quit the 9-to-5 rat race and so on, and the executive job at Google was basically not for him, and he cut loose and did really well after that. If you scroll down here, you'll see on the screen there, note, I did not directly work for Google. So you would think that I quit my executive job at Google would imply that you were actually employed by Google. However, he wasn't, and if you listen to or get closely down into the weeds of the description, and I think it's in the video itself, he didn't actually work for Google. He also claims in another video that he worked for Facebook, but he didn't actually work for Facebook either. He worked for a contractor supplying services to Google and Facebook. Contractors supply services to Facebook and to Google, and they'll supply the likes of catering services, security services, cleaning services. Now, I don't know whether he was working with a cleaning company or whether he was working with a catering company or some other company providing contracted service. But that, in my mind, I quit my executive job at Google, would imply that you were actually employed by Google and you had an executive job, when in fact, when you look at the small print, you'll see on the screen there, I did not directly work for Google. That video is from April the 28th, 2018. I recommend that you have a look at it and see for yourself. That's the first video that would cause some concern, and that's April of 2018. Here's a video from July of 2019. You'll see how I saved over 300,000 by the age of 24. How I saved over 300,000 in just 1.5 years by the age of 24, even while working a 9-to-5 job. Let me tell you about my saving habits. Saving money is good. Saving money is a sensible thing to do. But in his videos, he makes it quite clear that he did a degree in DIT in Dublin and that he worked part-time as a waiter. Now, it would be an absolutely stunning achievement if you could save 30 grand working part-time as a waiter in Dublin in the space of 18 months. So 1.5 years, that's 18 months. These are his claims. It would be a stunning achievement to save 30 grand, This gentleman is claiming to have saved 300 grand by the age of 24 in a year and a half. 300,000. He worked part-time as a waiter when he was in college, and then he's also mentioned that he worked with this contracting company that supplied some services or other for Google. That type of claim is simply, to my mind, incredible, but you can make up your own mind. How easy would you find it to save 10 grand or 20 grand or 30 grand in the space of a year and a half at the age of 24 in a regular 9-to-5 job, or indeed as a student working part-time in a waiting job or as a waiter? I think, questions would have to be asked. The next video that I would have an issue with is this one: how I make money while traveling, stocks and affiliate marketing. And the context here and the timeline is very, very important. This is from September 2018, September the 3rd. And some of the things that he says in this video, and you can have a look at it yourself, don't take my word for it, go and have a look at the video. That's the video, how I make money while traveling. He says in this video on the 3rd of September 2018, and this is very, very important: I'm still broke. I'm always broke. Day trading, which I've stopped now, I don't need to. I've done my part. Now I just hold stocks and sell them. Holding stocks and day trading are two entirely different things. And he says there, I don't do day trading now. And this is September 2018. But he says, now I just hold stocks and sell them, but you need capital. Then he's talking about providing a service. And then he's talking about there's this thing called affiliate marketing, Amazon. I'm an Amazon affiliate marketer for about 10 years. And you're looking at a commission rate of 6%. So you're looking at selling a book, for example, on Amazon. Some book that you might recommend, you sell it, and it sells for a tenner, and you get 6%. So you get 6 cents or whatever it is, 60 cents for that. You don't want to be selling a lot of books now. You don't want to be selling a lot of Amazon stuff to make a living at Amazon affiliate marketing. It is very, very difficult. And I've been an Amazon affiliate for a long time. And then he says, stocks, buy and hold them. That's just my thing. So here he is saying that stocks, buy and hold them, is my thing in September of 2018. Okay, that timeline is very, very important. Because if we come along to this article from June of 2019, this is in the Sun newspaper. Irish Wolf of Wall Street. He says he turned 10 grand into 250,000 in 9 months. This is a remarkable claim as well. But the remarkable thing about it is that he says that he made the money about 2 years ago. So you'll see down here, he made his 200 grand or whatever it is about 2 years ago, when in fact, if you go back 2 years, you'll find that he actually was broke, because he just told us he was broke in the video that we looked at from September of 2018. So he told us he was broke in September 2018, and yet in June of 2020 he's got this article in the Sun where he persuades them to write this article that he says he turned 10 grand into 250,000 trading stocks in just 9 months. And this, as I say, is June of 2019. Yet in the video of September 2018, he was telling us he was broke. If we go on then to this article is from February of 2020. So we've moved on now. And remember, in September of 2018, he told us he wasn't day trading. And yet now in February of 2020 and June of 2019, he claims to have made $250,000 day trading. But you'll see here this piece, Dublin, Ireland, Access Wire, February 2020, 22nd, 2020. And again, this story, this article is precisely the same article as is going to appear in a further. Look, his net worth has exceeded the 250,000 he has made 2 years ago at this stage of his career, which he did not disclose. So he made 250,000 euros 2 years ago, and this is February of 2020. 2 years ago is 2018, and yet we've just seen a video there, and you can check the YouTube channel yourself. He has a video on YouTube saying that he was broke in September of 2018. You go down to the bottom here though, you'll see PR contact information as editor at startupfortune.com. Startup Fortune submitted this PR piece, and the source was Z Monopoly. So Z Monopoly himself has put this article in through a PR company into this online website. If we go on down, and that's precisely the same article that's here. In fact, even it's the same photograph. So now we're on a different website called Yahoo, but it's precisely the same article, February 22nd, 2020. And you'll see down here, Startup Fortune submitted it, and they have obviously got the information from Zed himself, because he said that the other article we saw was submitted to Startup Fortune by Zed. If we go on further then to this website here, Irish Trader Z Monopoly, Access Wire, it's the exact same situation. It's birminghamnews.net and known as the Wolf among his fans, blah 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 blah. February 22nd, 2020. Again, it's the exact same article, and again the source of the article is Z Monopoly. Now, there are a couple of things that would give rise to questions being asked. A, the claims to make huge amounts of money, quite frankly, and B, the apparent inconsistencies, to put it mildly, in the various videos, and the whole story, quite frankly, does not stack up. However, if we go on then to his website, there's some other questions that would arise from my perspective. Firstly, there's the question of he's selling this course. The course is 250 euros. But what I want to draw your attention to here is, do you offer a trial or refund for the course? No, once the information is seen, it cannot be unseen. Most online courses are sold on sites like Teachable and Udemy, and you will inevitably get a guarantee, a money-back guarantee with the course. This gentleman doesn't offer that. He doesn't offer any guarantee. Not only that, but you'll see there, is this the only way to buy the course? In order to buy the course, there's only one way, and that is you must email him to a Gmail account, and he'll send you the course. So there's no comeback, there's no refund, and he's not selling it on any particular platform. You must email him, and then he'll send you the course. That's the first concern I have there. The second one I have would be in relation to the contact details. You'll see his contact details is the Gmail address. So here is a gentleman selling a course for 250 pounds or euros or whatever it is, and the only contact you have with him is an email address, a Gmail address. That would be a cause of concern. And you'll see here, if you wish to purchase a course, then email zmonopoly@gmail.com. You'll get a response within 1 to 3 hours. That's the only way to buy it. There's no refund. Now he says it's guaranteed here, but it's not guaranteed to give you the money back. He's guaranteed to add value to your life, which is great. That's really reassuring. But the bottom line is, if you then spend any time on his YouTube channel, you're going to find that the technique that he uses, or the technique that he professes to use, is quite frankly incoherent. There's no rhyme nor reason to it, and I think the questions that would have to be asked about this course and about his claims are obvious questions, and questions that arise from his own videos, which are inconsistent in terms of the timeline, the narrative, and the claims then obviously to be making the type of money that he's making are absolutely incredible. And if you take the time to look at the videos that I've asked you or referred you to in this video, and if you have a look at any of the trades that he carries out, I think you could well be scratching your head as well, because it's not clear at all what exactly he's doing. And as I say, Netflix shares fell 10% last week when they announced great results, and you will see that share prices, as we all know, can go down as well as up. I would have a concern that people would be gullible enough and misled enough to spend hard-earned money in a desperate attempt to make fast money, quick money, money online, money from the so-called digital nomad lifestyle, money as a day trader, because let's face it, Z Monopoly here is telling you you can make $500 a day as a day trader, and I simply do not believe that. I don't accept it, and he's selling a course. Now, I will have to look at the bottom of every video or in the description. You'll see he's selling his course, chat room, blah de blah de blah. That's fair enough. I have no issue whatsoever with him selling a course, and that's not a problem. But the inference that any reasonable person would make is that if he has a good deal, a good number of videos about the digital lifestyle, about making $500 a day and more, about sun, sea and sangria as it were, and let's face it, he's pouring it on fairly heavy there lately with the boats and so on and so forth. But if you are making these type of claims in the videos on YouTube and you're selling a course alongside that, then it's a reasonable inference that the people who are buying the course are doing so because they want to follow up on these claims and try to make a living, quite frankly. And I think there is serious questions to be asked, and I think that people should be cautious, to put it mildly. I think they should carry out their own research, and I do believe strongly that you should have a look at the actual specific trades that he carries out. I've had a look at a few of them, and quite frankly, they make no sense to me. They're completely incoherent, and prices can go down as well as up. And if you're day trading, it's like, you know, if prices can go down as well as up and you're looking for a movement one way or the other, it's very, very similar to going to the casino and putting your money on red or black. But just to see, is there anything else now that I have here? There's one other video that I missed there actually, and I just wanted to have a look at it. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Yeah, this one. This video is from 1st of July 2019, about a year ago. You'll see there it says broke 23-year-old to successful 6 figures stock trader step by step. I challenge you to watch that video. It's 10 minutes and 25 seconds long. I challenge you to watch that video and identify one step from it that he's identified as being instrumental in going from being a broke 23-year-old to a successful 6 figures stock trader. Because the only step that he refers to in that 10-minute video is about saving money, and we've already touched upon the question of saving money and how credible it is to save 300,000 euros as a 23 or 24-year-old working a part-time job in 18 months. The only further question I'd have arising from this is his name. What is his name? What is his real name? Z Monopoly, I don't believe, is his real name. But why is there no contact details, for example, on his website? Why is his name not on any of the YouTube videos or in any of the descriptions or on his website? And why is the only contact detail on the website a Gmail address? So that's it. I don't think there's any easy money out there. I would be concerned about some of the claims that this gentleman is making. I would be concerned that people would be misled and led astray, quite frankly. And I do think that there is some very serious questions to be asked and answered by this gentleman. about what exactly he's doing and what he's selling. If he's selling a course that gives people some basic information about stock trading and so on and so forth, that's fair enough, that's fine. But when you lay it on thick on your YouTube channel with every second video showing the internet lifestyle and every second video claiming $500 a day, look, $500 a day, it's all over the place. It's actually the same video. I mean, it's nearly the same bloody video every time. And it's the same claim, $500 a day. And the frightening thing is, he has 69,000 subscribers here. He has a lot of subscribers on Instagram as well. And of course, Instagram is full of pictures of the sun and the sea and boats and scuba diving and all that good stuff. And you'll see here from this last video, for example, he's 69,000 subscribers. You will see that there's a huge amount of comments, 146 comments. Most of them are very, very supportive and so on. And quite frankly, I think most of them are people who are hoping and praying that they can make easy money day trading like he's showing here in these videos. But quite frankly, I'd be concerned. I think there's questions to answer. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, I would appreciate if you gave it the thumbs up down below. Thank you.